this. Tell me if it tastes weird.
I have chew in my mouth. It's not gonna taste weird, so just don't eat it then. I mean,
Okay.
it's like think of a chicken that sits in a cooler on a camping trip
I swear. Okay.
for like 3 days.
It just doesn't smell right to me.
Well, how long has it been just like rolling around in your fingers and on your hands when you pick your
This
nose?
is exactly what it smells like.
Okay, well then don't eat it. Fuck. You're the one who's eaten 3 times that amount that you should be eating for food today, so I wouldn't worry about it. Huh? Yeah, you can even come in here. Just don't like, hey dad, hey dad. Do you ever wonder why the high school classes in the 60s or the 70s look like they're 30, 35 years old? And high school yearbooks and classes of today, all the kids look like they're 10, 11, 12 years old? If you've ever wondered why that is, or you know why that is, keep watching. It's important that we have voices, people who will instigate conversation locally, nationally, everywhere. We can't discuss what's going to be going down these next few years enough. I don't want to deal with another 4 years of propaganda, slander, attacks, gaslighting, lies, and it's time to start creating something that's fun, fulfilling, uniting. That's what this is all about. It's time to start shedding light on exactly why and how we got here. This is a complicated mess we've gotten into. It's going to take some serious critical thought, empathy, understanding, communication, and resilience to get through it. If somebody tells you you're not good enough, you're not capable enough, you're not educated enough, you're not smart enough, you look back at them and say, I can do anything that I put my mind to. And nothing you say will deter me from winning or deter me from helping others win. If that sounds like you, reach out. Let's try to work as hard on pushing each other up as we are at criticizing and slandering each other to death. Good luck out there. If I sent you a direct link to, do you ever wonder anything or did each other up? At some point we've crossed paths or we've met. Maybe we work together. I'm hoping you can help me blow this up. Not literally blow it up, but, make it bigger. Who am I? Well, let's just say I'm your typical American kid. If typical means growing up insecure, stuttering through sentences, dodging a critical mom, and watching dad hide in the shadows. High school kicked me out 2 weeks early for leaving campus with my girlfriend. One of these girls is her. And the closest I got to college was throwing a touchdown pass to my buddy in the 5th grade. I was lucky to spend a lot of time with my grandparents. They were great. Learned to use my words to navigate life, just like Grandpa said. Make friends, make money. I experimented, took things apart. Guess I learned the old-fashioned way by just making mistakes. Hey! I've sold wine to grocery stores, driven heavy equipment, caddied on the PGA Tour, was in a band, even went to LA in my early 20s to give acting a shot. Pretty sure I can fly anything with wings. Worked in sales most of my life, got recruited to Wall Street, and one day I even rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It's been a crazy ride. Married for 18 years, married for 18 months, divorced twice, and both of the women are in this picture. And I'll guarantee you, divorce during the Trump years was not fun. Lawfare sucks. But thank goodness I had a woman come to my rescue. And she's in this picture. Maybe it's just me, but I truly believe that humans can accomplish anything if they just try without the fear of failing. Most people stop before they even start. If you believe in leading by example, doing what's right by standing up for those who need the help, but most importantly, if you feel like you have the skills to spot a fraud, then this might be for you. This is a place where action speaks louder than words, where leadership isn't about titles or education. It's about showing up, execution, and understanding that no matter how experienced you are, you always have something to learn. Life's challenges only postpone your dreams. They don't erase them. Welcome to the Ackerman Alliance. If you're a current or retired financial advisor, financial consultant, registered investment advisor, or old industry wholesaler, look me up. Join the show. It's as easy as clicking a link. There's bold wholesalers and there's old wholesalers, but there's no bold old wholesalers.
This is not a solicitation for business, nor is it an offer for investments. If you are a seasoned investment professional with a passion for aviation, golf, and excellence, we need to talk. Know someone who fits? Feel free to pass it along.
Welcome to the Ackerman Alliance Daily Show, your daily dose of things you need to know, and probably some things you don't. Hey, maybe you can hear me now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sunday night marathon. It's getting down to the wire, and I am still, it crazes me to think how long and how much energy I put into YouTube and even Rumble. I mean, it's with where things are at right now, with where we're at, obviously nothing has changed. I think it's gotten worse. And I guess it kind of has to get worse before it gets better. That's pretty much what I'm going to plead with you guys tonight on, and just how much it doesn't make sense. There's not much in this world that drives me crazy than something that just makes no sense. And even though a lot of, the last 8 years, what we've seen happen, what we've seen take place in Clinton, or if, just slightly different political views. I know I've had some governor races here in the state that have just not made any sense to me. And what doesn't make sense to me is just waste, just fruitless, stupid decisions that you end up making so many of them. Over time, it turns into, just that kind of a decision-making process turns into a culture. And then that culture turns into just an acceptance of not doing it right, not doing everything right. And what I mean by right is, so you don't have to go back and do it again. So there's not a mistake made. There's, you look ahead, you have the foresight to look ahead. And I don't know, maybe we're at a place that I'm not familiar with. Maybe I am a generation removed from it. I mean, running a company between 2016 and 2019, especially a startup company, it was an eye-opening experience. I mean, we had people coming from everywhere who wanted to have an opportunity, that wanted to come and join us and help build what we were building. It was an exciting time. It should have been really, really fun. And it was way more work than I ever thought it was going to be. And there were way more landmines. Way more landmines. I mean, everybody's all up in arms right now about what's happening in Washington, D.C. Trump's going pretty full bore. He is. I didn't think he would go this full bore. I really didn't think it was going to be. It needs to happen. By no means do I think he's going to go after and just blatantly cut, and, will there be some things that kind of fall through the cracks? Probably. It always happens. It's that big. Will some of those problems or some of those issues that happen during this process, will they be planted by people in the bureaucracy making it look like he's just screwing it up? Yes, 100%, 1000%. We know that's going to happen. Haven't we seen enough waste, though? Isn't it time we just kind of blow the whistle on the waste and the fraud, the lies? It's so deeply rooted now. Just the straight up, bold-faced lies